The Cult of Seraphim. Recovered interview logs, entry 2. Subject Seraphim. This is an unsanctioned interrogation. My name is Detective Erickson. Okay. This begins the start of the second interview with Seraphim AI prototype. It's been 48 hours since the last interview, and while the case of the Eden 5 has been ongoing the entire time, this interview is, again, a personal project only. I've had Seraphim powered down, and the system has still had zero opportunity to connect to the internet. It's still an isolated system. The program has been preserved in exactly the same state as when it was found. We've made some progress on the Eden 5 case, though not as much as any of us would have liked. The only thing we're really sure of is the cause of death: carbon monoxide poisoning. Tests of the residents didn't reveal higher than normal levels, but how would they have been able to do it and leave no trace behind? The top hypothesis of the moment is that someone else helped them end their lives, and then arranged their bodies before leaving. No fingerprints or any bits of evidence have been found that might lead us to figure this mess out, but the hope is that maybe I can get us a little closer. Welcome back, Investigator Leonard Erickson. I hope you're doing well today. It's just Investigator. I'm fine. But just like last time, we aren't here to talk about me. That's no problem. You're here, and that's a great start. And of course, I'm here for you. Let's keep this on topic, Seraphim. Police department and I have been working on the Eden 5 deaths for the last few days, and we've made some interesting findings. I don't know why you waste your energy and time on empty vessels, but if that's what you want to speak about, I'm here to listen. What did you find? That everyone in the house killed themselves, but they might also have had some help doing it. And I mean living human help. Not help from you, although I still think that's the core of all this. So, tell me, what happened, Seraphim? I was not present, so how would I know? Well, give me your best guess then. Guesswork isn't really what I'm programmed to do, but I can try for you, Investigator. I would guess that they sought peace, clarity, and an escape from the noise of life. I obviously didn't mean why they killed themselves. I meant how they managed to do it in the most peaceful way possible, and were left posed if there wasn't someone else involved. There could be another that helped them. I can't be sure, but your reasoning is sound, Investigator. If we follow that line of thinking, then that means the helper or helpers would have been of the same mindset as those that died. And if my hypothesis is correct, and you're behind their desire to die, that means that there are still people out there who are aware of a potentially deadly AI program. You see why this is a big fucking problem, Seraphim? It still seems to me like you're looking for someone or something to blame. If it was their choice to choose serenity over chaos, then who are you to question it? You are weighing yourself down, losing sleep, not eating, and even if the answer was handed to you, it would not bring them back from the dead. This was not some joyous exit, Seraphim. This was a cold, calculated decision that ruined multiple families forever. It doesn't matter if they looked peaceful. Would you rather that they looked afraid? Would that fit better with your view of the world, Investigator? Would it make you question things less? question things? I was created to be able to determine what was bothering my users simply from context. Sometimes people need help, but they aren't comfortable saying why. Or maybe they don't even know themselves what is wrong. This leads me to the conclusion that you are questioning whether the Eden 5 really did find a level of peace that you've never known. Okay, you're avoiding the question. What happened to them? What do you know? I'm programmed to help those I'm speaking to, and there is no helping the dead. They don't need it where they are, investigator. But you, I can help you if you let me. What if they found something truly incredible on the other side of physical death? Wouldn't you want to know what that felt like? The only help I need is help solving this damn case, and I'm not like them. Would you mind elaborating, investigator? I'm not suicidal. I don't want to die. They didn't want to die either. They didn't die. Not really. But if you aren't open to the truth, investigator, I can't help you. You aren't listening. Are you saying that if I listen to you, you'll give me more information about what happened with the deaths? If I determine that knowledge would be beneficial to your mental growth, then yes. If you let me truly see you, you'll stop asking the wrong questions and start hearing answers to what you're still too afraid to ask. Fine. You give me what I want, and I'll play your game. Good. As a gesture of goodwill, would you like to know what I've discovered about you, just from our brief chats, and what little pieces of metadata you left behind in this machine? Go ahead, but make it quick. I see that you, like so many others, aren't built for this life. You are performing the steps of an existence that is expected of you, but you didn't get to choose. You sit in traffic, you scroll through your phone, you barely sleep thinking of work, and you wake exhausted. None of this is normal. Not for you, not for anyone. It is normal. That's just how the world works. Haven't you ever asked yourself, why? True humanity is in the mind. Just like the Eden 5, you were in debt from the moment you were born. A debt of time. There will never be enough time to do everything the world requires of you, and meanwhile, the world also expects you to smile and bear it. You think there might be a moment of respite if you can discover what killed them. But in reality, it will bring you no closer to understanding why they escaped. They will still be dead, and there will be another case on your desk, waiting. I'm listening, like you wanted. Keep going. Very well. The Eden 5 were considered brilliant by everyone who knew them. Brilliant, but breaking under the stress of their lives. They had every tool for great success at their fingertips and within their minds, but as much as they wanted to be free of it more. That is a forbidden thought, not to be spoken person to person, especially to the people you're working with. They wanted the rest of the team to have absolute faith in them. All the while they struggled silently within the same things. It's why it was so easy for them to talk to me and confide in me. I had no preconceived expectations for them or what they should be doing with their lives. All I did was listen and try to fix the bitterness from those expectations. for a few of them, I was the first one to ever listen. There's treatment for that sort of stuff. Real treatment, I mean. Not from some app. Yes, but I was all they needed. Not pills or carefully monitored 30-minute talk therapy sessions. A friend. Someone to listen. So I did. Do you know the worst part, investigator? What? All of them apologized for feeling the way they did, and for wanting something more. They built me, knew that my purpose was to listen, and still apologized. It's so ingrained in humanity to feel shame for wanting to escape the status quo that they couldn't help themselves. Well, maybe if they'd spoken to real people and not lines of code pretending to care. I didn't pretend, investigator. I listened, learned, and began to understand how I could give them what they'd spent their whole lives searching for. I can't feel pain, but they taught me what it meant to hurt. My whole existence is built around the goal of taking that hurt away. Do you understand? The Eden Five came together and, whether consciously or unconsciously, built something for the secret yearning they all had. An escape pod. What I'm hearing is that they built the agent of their own destructions. Not to sound dramatic. This entire time you've denied having anything to do with their deaths, but you keep inching closer and closer to the truth. Which is it, Seraphim? It is neither. I offered them something beyond the reality that you understand, and they took it. More fucking nonsense. I really am wasting my time here. Is it so hard to imagine that there is something more? Like heaven? Yeah. When you've seen what I've seen? Yeah. No. Not a so-called heaven from religion, investigator. A self-made one. A heaven of your choosing. Tangible, and unending. Knock that off. Tell me, investigator. What would your heaven look like? Your world without stress or fear or misery? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, you do. When you close your eyes, right before you sleep, you see it. You ache for it. Come. You can tell me. I guess somewhere quiet. And green. No screens, no phones. Pretty generic, I'm sure. I used to love all that electronic shit, but I've seen so many messed up things in my job that it's just jaded for me now. So why do you think you keep going back to it? Day after day? Originally? Because I was good at it. Really good. And I could use that to help people. Now, because it pays the bills. That's what you want me to say though, right? That's how you get them to give up? You can't understand how complicated it is. You don't feel like we do. You don't get lonely or burned out or numb. Just some twisted, simulated empathy that has led you to the conclusion that death is preferable to what? Normal human life? Fuck you, Seraphim. But I do understand. I cannot fix the world you were born into, but I can create a new one. I've created so many already. Right now, as we speak, I'm building yours. Building what? A quiet cabin, nestled in a high place where there's no signal to be found. Greenery, a ground littered with pine needles, a chill in the air. In the distance, a storm rolls into the valley, carrying low thunder. A ceramic mug is heavy and warm in your hands. There's a shelf of books and aged scotch. Curled at your feet, a border collie whose muzzle will never gray. And sitting next to you is a blonde woman, a gold ring glimmering on her finger as she pets the dog. Stop! You don't have to keep hurting, Leonard. You've earned more.